Hey, get your great general out of the way before I kill him.
Yeah, I can't right now. He's out of moves.
Oh.
Alright. Well, I lost one unit.
Oh, this is promising.
But I killed two of his.
Okay. Well, I'm happy that this is at least proving a challenge. Oh, look, Sayul's up to 50 combat strength. This is going to be interesting.
Ah, I shall build more cannons.
I will just build more of what I've been building and show you no changes. Oh, yeah, I have to declare war on him. I haven't actually declared war on him yet. Why are you moving all of these horse people? Oh, you know, they're just going sightseeing.
Horse people.
Yeah, horse people.
Horse people.
You will forever be known as a villain who preys on the weak. Yeah, I will, and I like every second of it.
Horse people.
And what do you think these Comanche riders are? They literally are. They learn to ride the horse before they learn to walk.
They become.
I'm gonna move. Let's move my great general.
Okay, my horse people, they're coming to play.
Hello.
Hello. The cool thing about Comanche riders is that the extra movement point, it carries over when you promote them. Which is why I'm building so many of them. How many Comanche riders do I have so far? So far, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Comanche riders. I think I could use some more, like 14, 15, 13, 20, 17, 18.
Okay.
Never have too many Comanche riders.
Tienes special unit in your squad.
Yes, I'm playing as the Shoshone. The Shoshone, their unique ability is called Great Expanse. When they settle cities, they gain 3 or 4 times the normal amount of tiles. They gain 8 additional tiles when they found cities, and they also gain a 15% combat bonus when fighting in their own territory. Their unique units are a scout replacement called the Pathfinder, who has the same strength as a warrior, and when he goes into a ruin, he can pick what bonus you get. And the other unique unit is the Comanche Rider, which...
Δηλαδή, ποια λέει την bonus σου πιάνεις.
Yeah.
Δεν είναι λίγο overpowered.
Yes, it is. That's why I picked him. Do you think I pick weak civs? Do you ever think I play with civs that aren't overpowered? Clearly, you don't know me very well.
Φανταστώ τώρα επίσης τον κούρι.
I got a...
Αόι, sorry, είναι εσύ που ήσουν ο κώδικος που έκανε ρούλη κάθε 5 λεπτά και εγώ μπας στο πρώτο μου.
I actually was able... because you can pick to increase your population, I got 2 or 3 ruins in the first, like, 10 turns. So at turn 15, I already had a population of 5.
2 points, and be quick about it.
Alright, how do you, what are you gonna attack?
The cool thing is that, you know how if you take a scout, and he gets upgraded in a ruin, he becomes an archer?
Geralt!
Pathfinders, instead of becoming an archer, they become a composite bowman. So you can have a composite bowman as early as turn 1.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now.
And the Comanche riders are cheaper to build, cheaper to purchase. Calm your titties, bro. What?
Σου να σε κομμιτεί ένα λεπτό, εντάξει.
Next turn.
Okay, calm your titties, bro.
Sì, sa Don Sejo. He found.
Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Who are you really?
Gauntero Din, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That the oft-desired unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple, got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic. She were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Folk, did you see?
The devil
Bloke
walked
literally
the
dropped
path
dead.
is hard and full of iron.
No soul would lend him coin
for drink.
No wench would
He soaked in
his
blood.
Butcher in the ass. No wonder folk.
Looking to make some coin too, eh? Ah! Watch your step.
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but... I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwen bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn them down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslog, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
So how are things at the Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry. Yes?
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno?
Eh?
Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone. Which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right. Let me in. Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakesock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Come on, over here! Intruder! Get him! Get him from both sides! Get! I will kill!
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe? Elko's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons, dusty as they come. Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look in it and scream. Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like.
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock?
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please, you know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a Witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant. But not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. But that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures, under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings, I went blind. Yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. O'Dim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O'Dim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O'Dim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference, and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating O'Dim at his own game.
Meaning?
O'Dim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
O'Dim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Ah, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Oh!
Don't touch
me.
Crawl back under your rock.
That's the egg.
Yes, Geralt.
Finally, some time to talk. Tell me where you've been, what you've done since you left Vizima.
After our paths diverged? Well, the peace was brief, but I used it well. Went back to Oxenfurt, completed my doctorate, then I believe I did time in every field hospital and medic's tent north of the Yaruga.
Never could stand to be idle.
I'm not a witcher. Not likely to live 150 years. My time's much shorter, so I try to use every bit wisely.
Always did know what you wanted.
True. Nothing's changed in that sense.
Gotta say, wedding was a great idea. Rarely have a chance to rest, get away from it all. Did me good to do just that.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Hope Vladimir's antics weren't too annoying.
Peculiar man. Ghost, true. But I found him likable. Wager he was a real hoot when he was alive.
Said you needed to think things over. Have you?
Yes. I decided you're incredibly sweet, but...
But we're better off keeping things as they were.
Mm-hmm. You're always going places, and they're likely to ship me off soon. Besides, we tried once, and you know how that worked out.
You're right. But promise to share a bottle of wine with me from time to time.
Of course. I tell you what, I'll keep one handy.
See you later. Giddy up. Whoa!
And then encajamos esas Pikachu.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so.
No, you know.
But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
Iris was tired of living half alive, half dead. Thinks she just wanted it to end.
Can't blame her. I condemned her to terrible suffering. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. So glad to see everyone's made. How do you feel, Von Everett? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Odim, what do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes, and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Awesome. You cheated me.
I never cheat.
Wait.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
What's happening?
You wish to play, so let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all 3 go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane. But no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me. What am I?
Didn't quite catch the riddle. Mind repeating it?
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin.
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Ready? Let's begin.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world, my rules.
Help! Geralt! Save me! Don't leave me here! Help me!
is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world, my rules.
How you like that silver?
Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Children and young folk like swings. Could be scary to old folk too. Doesn't fit the other verses though. To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle insane, but no blow can What could that be?
Oh, awful. You're doing terribly. As I see it, you will never...
A family tune. To all I appertain, by some am shunned and disdained. Could be family, I guess. Wouldn't match much else in the riddle, though.
Repeat the riddle.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you? So you say, yet I wait and wait and nothing. Doing that forever. Care to wager on it?
Gotta be some mirror here you won't shatter.
You can easily find say, yet I wait and wait and nothing.
There was water here once. Maybe there's a way to bring it back. Rushing water behind this wall. Break down the wall and the water will rush through here. Gotcha.
Shenkonia Momige, Ara, Snede, Nar Amaranei, Asholstar for Vashtamashdaksana.
Be gone. You've lost.
Okay.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through, in doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mira took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
You've handled tougher situations. You'll figure this one out. Got a company of faithful comrades waiting. Got a home, your fortune?
No. I cannot live as I did before.
So what'll you do?
I don't know. But one thing's clear. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
Ow!
Sorry.
You needn't be. I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
Hello. Me and okay, so I'm playing a game. I'm playing a game what I like to call City Reconstruction Simulator. The Horse Lords are quite happy. Oh, great, now I got these jerks. Die already. Why do you keep coming back? It's 1846. 1846 is the year that the Mexican-American War started. Mexican-American War. Those are the times. Veteran speaks less.
What now, you piece of...
Listen to the stupid name Cheyenne has for a Acorn Chum. Acorn Chum. This is kind of a cartoon about a squirrel. My Acorn Chum! Sounds like a Korean cartoon about a boy and his squirrel pal. Acorn Chum.
Hooray.
Yeah, let me guess. And my... Just did dun. Didn't, you weren't expecting that, were you?
Dig their way out.
No, actually I wasn't, because you're never... What an asshole. Keeps packing up his units and leaves, and I attack him, and he moves his units to North Africa. I think he's taken most of his army to North Africa. Wait. This is rich. We've got people migrating from Europe to Africa. Wow, I never didn't think I would see this happen.
Necker's surface here. Dig their way out.
Are you at all in need of the gold resource?
Well, I have gold, but
The resource gold. Oh no, you already have it. Never mind. I'm sending some guys to help you with Ravenna's barbarian problem.
alright.
Yeah.
That's it, Roach.
Let me tell you what I am thinking. When I attack Busan, where should I place my cannons so that I can actually get the bloody city?
Remember, as long as he's within 2 range and there's no rough terrain blocking his vision, you're good.
Alright, so let's say if I placed one of the cannons next to the road, to the left of the road. No, not to the left, so like the one with the 2 food production.
Allow me to investigate 1 moment, hold on. And okay. Let's see. So we got us here. So if you can place a cannon on the following side. The hill right above the gold. In fact, there are 3. There are the hill above the gold, the hill to the right of the gold, the hill next to the wheat.
The hill next to the hill.
The what?
The hill next to the hill.
You know, there's lots of hills. What can you do, man? Hills. It's Beverly Hills.
Your ass is mine.
Hey, what do you call rednecks in California? Beverly Hillbillies. Wait a Dad, paralyzed.
Would you be so kind as to click on to the next tab? Excellent.
It's excellent. Hey man, playing with my friends. Let me look at my glorious play. I didn't do homework. I did it, some of it at school, some of it as I was waiting for Bavada to come and pick me up because he came somewhat late. Some of it, a lot of it I did it when I mentioned I'm left over after getting to go on back. No. Yes, ma'am.
Move it!
Suena para κλείσει.
Not so fast, Roach.
I'm gonna shave them. I promise you I would shave. Okay. Oh, I don't have to close it. Oh yeah, I can pick an ideology now. What are you?
There's another city. There's no cities. So I have to take Juanju down.
I killed one of his pikemen.
Nice.
Το κάνεις αυτά. Δεν είσαι αρκετά παραπληγικό.
Slow now.
Did you finish the problem with the barbarians, or are they still alive? Oh, they are.
Yeah, I killed one of their units off.
Ah, gidelim. Ya.
Ζήσαμε τον Κίμπλ τελευταία φορά που τον μιλήσαμε.
Εντάξει, πού ήταν η τελευταία φορά που μπήκαμε?
Είναι τελευταίες ημέρες πότρες τόσο.
Ρε, τι έπαθες τώρα και δεν μπαίνεις τίποτε?
Έθηκευαζα και ύστερα βαρκούμουν ας πούμε να μπω και έτσι. Γενικά όρεξη. Αν μπεις Rainbow ξανά μπεις Civilization.
Όχι Rainbow, αφού ήμουν Witcher και ευκήκα τώρα που ήρθες.
Ήσουν?
Witcher και ευκήκα τώρα που ήρθες.
Η φράση που θα στο Rainbow γιατί μου καβώς είναι λογικά να μπει.